Women. Yeah, this podcast is going to be directed to us men, although the women are free and they're welcome to listen. You see, I've been having a lot of thoughts on my mind about women in general and men and women and their relationships. And you see, today I actually want to talk about what it means to be a man from my point of view, from my perspective. You can all agree or disagree, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is that you actually learn something from all this and from the things I have learned from. I mean, I have become a different person ever since I came back from LA, and it changed me for the better. Now, for all you incels out there, for all you men who are single and you really want a woman in your life, ask yourself, what is it that you can offer a woman? What can you offer her? I know it sounds really stereotypical or superficial, but if you as a man has nothing to offer to a woman, then why the hell would she want to be with you? Why would she even want to date you or sleep with you if you have nothing to offer? You need to have some value. How do you get value? Simple. Start loving yourself. Now, what is loving yourself? Read a damn book. Learn new languages. Work out. Play some kind of sport. Go out. Work. You see, I believe that there's two things that you really do need as a man to at least get a woman, and you might even keep her. So what is it? Simple. Get a fucking job. I don't care what kind of a job it is. Get the job and work your fucking ass off. Do the best you can. Be the best at what you do at your job so that when the moment you're on a holiday or when you're sick, people will actually start to miss you. So get a job and make sure you work your ass off. Second, get your own place as soon as possible. Doesn't matter if it's even a small room at first. That's where you will start. You have to make sure to get your own place first. Why do you need your own place? One, it's that moment when you really start to get to know yourself. You see, when I was in Los Angeles, I was alone most of the time. And my friend left me there. I don't blame him at all. He had to work. He left me in his apartment. I had the whole apartment to myself. I could do whatever I wanted. I had freedom. Freedom to go anywhere I wanted, and I had a place to stay. This is a really good practice to become independent. You're all of a sudden, you're all alone. You have to do everything yourself. This is the most important phase in the life of a man. You need to be able to take care of yourself. If you cannot take care of yourself, then how will you take care of a woman? A woman wants to be taken care of as well. It's your job as a man, and I don't care what people nowadays say. It's always been like that, and that is never going to change. You keep seeing it returning, even in Asian countries, South American countries, even in the Western countries. I'm not sure all of the countries, I don't know that much, but from what I know and what I've seen from my point of view, from my perspective, is that a man always takes care of his family. And the woman actually chooses to work less and less. And whenever there's a kid, she will want to stay more at home. Now, the man has to work more. He needs to provide for his family. He will do anything to make sure his family is protected, they are taken care of. This is normal. It was like that back in the old days. It was like that in the Stone Age. It's still like that in many, many countries, even in the poor countries, where the man and the woman have almost nothing. The man still goes out to work to make sure that his wife doesn't starve, to make sure that his kids get food. It's traditional, and I believe that it's never going to change. There's a reason why it's like that. It's biological, and you cannot prevent that. So what I'm trying to say is, as a man, you can't expect, even though women are quite independent now, I think really deeply from inside, they don't really want that. I've heard it from a lot of women that I talk to. They actually don't want to work full time. They would prefer to, stay at home. They don't want to be forced to work because they have to. They want to do different things. And I've heard this from a lot of female students, a lot of friends. And I can speak for all of those women. This is just what I hear. Your experience might be different. Like, there are some women who say, like, no, a woman can do anything she wants. She doesn't need to be a mother. Hey, not every single woman in the world needs to be a mother. I actually agree. I mean, there's a lot of, women who are no mothers, but they actually make great writers or actors, script writers. Getting out of words here. But this podcast is getting really long because there's so many topics. But I have to get back to my point. What I'm trying to say is, if you as a man want to get a woman and to even keep her, make sure that you really do have your own place. This is really, what's the right word for it? This is crucial. You have to have your own place. Having your own place will show to any woman that you are able to take care of yourself. You have managed to take care of yourself so that when she will move in with you, or whenever she's with you, you can take care of her and and she will take care of you in her own feminine way. Because when you as a man are able to take care of yourself, she will want to take care of you because she sees how tough you are. You're alone out there. You're working also. You have a really tough life, but you keep going on. And don't forget the fact that you shouldn't just work every day and take care of yourself at home. You have to keep improving yourself. Improve yourself. Keep reading books. Watch documentaries where you can learn from. Follow, seminars, workshops. Keep working on yourself to improve yourself and become a better version of yourself. You have to be better than you were yesterday. Keep doing that. So every time when you go to bed, you can tell yourself, I have learned something today. Make sure that you learn something each and every day. So get a job, get a house, and keep learning. Do those 3 things. I'm not saying if you do those 3 things that women will automatically come to you, but it will definitely help you. It is going to help you. Now there's more to it, but I will probably get another podcast. I'll make a new one for that. But these are like the main 3 things you need to be able to do as a man. You need to have these 3 things: work, home, and learning/improving. Keep doing these things. All right? Now, I'm going to end this podcast by telling you that even right now, you can go out and learn something, whether it be from a book or a person. That's why you go out and socialize. Then again, this podcast is getting a little too long. I hope you have learned something today. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next podcast.